Dirty Lion! Come on, set! Ready, ready? Let's go now! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Go! Here we go, here we go! Cougar 19! Ready? Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready? 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Let's go! 70 Timberwolf! Hut, hut. Set! Ready? Set up! Set go! Down! Ready, ready? Set! Go! Here we go, set! Ready? Ready, ready! Bronco 80! Come on, set! Viking 18! go now. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready? Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Check out. Ready? 70 Lion. Ready, ready. Set. Ready? Cougar 19. Go. Set. Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready? Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. Hunt. Shut up. 19 Tiger. Hunt. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Shut up. Down. Bronco 80. Check out. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready. Come on, come on. Huh. Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Ready. Here we go, set. 70 Lion. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Viking 18. Go. Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hunt. Set. Ready. Get up. 19. Check go. Set up. 70 timber. Ready. Go. 19. Try. Hut, hut.
Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the North Star State, where the sounds of the Yahler horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come off a disappointment last time out that put an end to their modest 3-game win streak. Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down. And
slot man moves right. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 10. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Falcon football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And last week, that was one of those games that he just wants to erase from his memory banks. But I'll guarantee his coaching staff won't let him do it. They're going to make him learn from it. He really looked like a rookie quarterback in that one. He's going to have those kind of outings in year 1. But the big question, what does he take away from them, and how does he improve? It starts right here in this game.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Flynn. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Knight. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Vikings offense and Justin Jefferson set to take over once more. And he's been the go-to guy in this offense throughout the first half of the season. As you can see, he's the NFL's leader in touchdown catches.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Throwing is McCarthy.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10.
The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
On play action, now McCarthy finds his man. There's Jordan Addison.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 59 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
And he stopped immediately there.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better, and they're out to prove it again in this game.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Looking to throw McCarthy.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it down on the plane to the 37.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's McCarthy. Slant route, and he's got Addison. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
Ready, break.
To the air with McCarthy. Complete. Jefferson the target.
And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 10 more there and another first down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And effective running here. They'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. From the shotgun, McCarthy.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
For the field goal, a 26-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
The Falcons offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is up there among the NFL leaders in TD passes. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun.
Knight. That's taken in by Golden.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Break. Check. 70 Lions. Motion. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack.
second quarter. 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass caught. That's Golden.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
It's fourth down.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We are into Week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. At MetLife Stadium, the Jets at home to take on the Browns. And here's the Jets wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots? They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And this is the Patriots running back. All he needs is a crease, and he finds it. That's a 7-yard rushing touchdown. The Pats on top by 7. It's 17-10. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy. The New Orleans Saints taking on the Eagles. And this is the Saints quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Saints with the big lead in front of a home crowd at the half. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, not much offense to talk about. Just 1 field goal on the board. 3-0 the score. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off the field those drives with some points, too.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Knight. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Knight.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Help the 60.
Looking to throw. Knight. Going right side here, and that's complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Flynn.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Operating from the gun, Knight.
That to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, Knight.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down.
I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Here we go. Here we go. Rock roll 80.
They'll run on first down. Flynn.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Knight. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Falcons have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Now the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Atlanta is 11, ready to go, and they kick it away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Now McCarthy. He lets one go deep for Addison.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, given 14.
The 35-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Looking to throw. Knight. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Flynn. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams.
No gain on the play.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
Jefferson going to go in motion right. 3rd down from the gun, McCarthy.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Pulled in at the 24. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Knight. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Up the middle they go. Flynn. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Operating from the gun, Knight. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Back to throw. Knight. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Knight. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Knight. Over the middle, it's complete. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Flynn.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Back to throw. Knight. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Point after try forthcoming. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So all eyes on this Vikings offense. Down by 11, a minute 52 to play. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Ready up. Let's go now. 60 back. Go.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Second down, 8 yards to go.
At the 30-yard line.
McCarthy operating from the gun. Open man, that's Felton.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. First and 10 here.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 26.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 28.
17 yards. That's another.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's second and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
A big play looming on third down.
Brings up third down and 11.
To the air again, McCarthy.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And while it's probably going to take a miracle at this stage, if they come down with this one in the end zone, they've still got a fighting chance. That one, however, winds up incomplete.
Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal.
This to get it back to a one-score game. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
take a look.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Charles, we were treated to an excellent game today, capped off by that second half comeback. This was a joy to watch.
Entertaining for us, not so much to the team who led at halftime and now is leaving here knowing that they let a win slip through their fingers. Tough one for them to carry home.
So for Atlanta,
they moved to 7-1 on the year with the victory.
And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
go, set! 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger! Ready? Ready, ready? Here we go, here we go! Ready? Let's go! Go! Ready, ready, ready. Set, ready, set, go. Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hup. Set. 60 bikes. Hup, hup. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Set up. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Ready. Here we go, set, go. Ready, ready, ready. Down. Let go. Ready? Cougar 19. Hup. Ready? Hup. Here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Ready, ready. Let's go now. Ready. Ready, ready, go. Here we go. Shot, go. Down. Hut. Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Hut. Ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hawk out! Come on, set! Viking 18, check go! Set! 70 timber, set up!
sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Atlanta Falcons. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. This guy's looking to get back to 500 as they come in at 3-4 on the year. On the other side, it's the Falcons head coach, Raheem Morris. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Cowboy 80.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive.
Still first down.
Maybe 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and long. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and
9. Ready, break. Let's go now. Rock roll 80, go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
Pass interference.
That might make this a 1st down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Golden, right side.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop, and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one, and that should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one complete, right side. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
From the 43, here's second down and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job of keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. We want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Just a yard on first down. Here's 2nd and 9. He finds Judy on that one. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And it brings up 4th down.
First down. A gain of 5. First down, Brown.
On the ground, it's Irvin. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 Eagle.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
The 17-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. They'll go again here with Irvin. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Falcons offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll throw out of the gun. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
13 yards.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
Let's go. Nike.
They'll look to throw yet again. Pass caught. It's Golden. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the air one more time. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 1st half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Second down and 8.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. And the Browns are going to take possession.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles, so often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. Taken at the 19. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Falcons offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll stop the clock at 24 seconds to go until halftime. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Open man, right side. He's got it. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. Raheem Morris now will send out the field goal unit. This officially a 58-yard attempt. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Falcons will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our trip through the NFL starts now at Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. It's the Saints at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And this is the Bucs quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Bucs move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners at home to take on Washington. And this is Dylan Sampson. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Tennessee Titans. And this is the former Gator, Chim DK. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this.
in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. This taken at the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Browns offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start first and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Right back to Irving. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Unlock line! Unlock line! Come on, come on!
Back to throw. Open man to Mario Douglas. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Here we go!
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Ready! Good.
Now, faking the give. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 20, here's second and 3.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll run it. It's Irving. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Browns will take a 6-3 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. That one good for a dozen and a very quick first down. They'll look to throw.
Nice pass. Number 87. No gain on the play.
Second and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
That one good for 29.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
He'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That is Myles Garrett in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one. Third down, they need 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Third and 10. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So now, a big spot coming here. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one. evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. This game level following the made field goal. They'll need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10.
Unlock line. 65, check. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run with Irving. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Here we go, set.
Now, this looks like a design run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Hey, check that.
A gain of 7. And the Browns' 1st down.
No.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nick Bosa. He gets in for an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point.
Let's go. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up. Oh, this pass rush dials in right now. They get him again.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
18 cards.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This is intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 coming up.
Ready. 19. Shot.
They'll throw out of the gun. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here is 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. That is Hush! What a job on the scramble. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will go up by 7.
Makes the score Falcons 14, round 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's in! Touchdown, Falcons. That is 1st touchdown this year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now, the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. This is 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. He'll look to throw. This one complete right side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw yet again. This pass caught by Judy. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their 2nd. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one.
It's a gain of 9.
2nd and a yard.
At the 33-yard line.
He'll run. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 11. That's another wow.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
There's the spike, and it stops the clock with 35 seconds left to play.
Hey, check that.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's right side, and caught by Taylor.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Big play coming up, 3rd and 7, and the crowd on their feet. Taylor, the tight end. Oh, now problems with the exchange, and that ball is out. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will cut the deficit to 7. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 in, check. Let's go.
Now give on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. They stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming.
Oh, and the pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down.
It's a win here for the Falcons. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.